A setback for the job market and an unusual day for the stock market. Today's employment report came as a surprise and not in a good way, stunning both Wall Street and Main Street. The U.S. economy added just 142,000 jobs in September, fewer than forecast. The unemployment rate held steady at 5.1%. And it wasn't just the September number. Results for prior months were revised lower, suggesting a downshift in job creation that began this summer. Hampton Pearson has more on this disappointing labor report.
American employers sharply cut back hiring in September, and the government revised job growth downward by 59,000 for July and August. Meanwhile, job growth for the last 3 months is averaging just under 167,000 compared to just under 200,000 per month for all of 2015, much to the surprise of leading Wall Street economists.
If you get a jobs report like this, then people are starting to think, geez, this could actually be a negative quarter.
It's hard to see anything good in those numbers.
The economy, I think, is clearly weaker than any of us would like it to be or thought it would be.
Headline unemployment remains at 5.1%, but that's because many Americans stopped looking for work and are not counted as unemployed. President Obama says economic weakness overseas is weighing on American job growth.
Although the American economy has been chugging along at a steady pace, much of the global economy is softening. We've seen an impact on our exports, which was a major driver of growth for us, particularly at the beginning of the recovery.
Reduced U.S. exports triggered significant manufacturing job losses last month. Oil drillers continue to lose workers due to sharply lower oil prices. Earlier this week, employers announced plans for nearly 60,000 layoffs in September. At the same time, job openings are at an all-time high, 5.8 million. September may be a reminder it's still an employer's job market, and for the moment, some are on hold.
So job openings look very good, but as it turns out, the number of hires that employers are actually engaging in doesn't quite match that. So it's one of these sort of risk management things that companies really seem to be doing these days, is seeing a job that's open and then questioning whether they want to follow through with a hire.
Those with jobs worked fewer hours last month, and average wages are up just over 2% for the last 12 months. But Americans are spending more, boosting job growth at the mall and at bars and restaurants. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Hampton Pearson in Washington.